Hello everyone, welcome back to my single player Let's Play world. This is Unlikely Waffle as always. And I have actually done a little bit of work in here and updated the walls. Last time I left it at complete oak walls, whereas this time I have changed it down to birch walls. I've added some columns here in the corners, as well as some stone and oakwood columns up on the second floor as well. I think it makes it look a lot better in here. It may not be such a huge change, but it feels so much better in here already. But as for today, we are going to be working on a couple of rooms. My first one that I'm going to be working on is, in fact, the kitchen. Let me get my axe out here. It's going to be a fairly large area with plenty of seating, maybe a couple tables, I'm not entirely sure, as well as a large cooking area with plenty of counters. I'll catch you back here in a few minutes when I am finished digging this area out. I have finished clearing out the room now, and I have also set up where the archways are both going to go. This, as you can obviously remember, leads out to the main room, and this archway will lead into a dining room. Not sure if we're going to get around to that today or next time, but that's definitely where our dining room is going to go. But anyway, I have decided that for the color scheme for this, I'm going to go with red stained clay for the walls of the main kitchen area. And the counters will be birch. And these back walls here, they are not really part of the kitchen area. They are more apt to a small dining area or a plain walk-through. That I'm going to use smooth sandstone on. So I think, yeah, this is where I start the clay. And the reason I have all this cobblestone up is to fill up all of the negative space, the parts that you won't see. As it is, it took long enough trying to get all this clay that I have already, let alone getting any that won't be seen anyway. Alright, good. That already looks a lot better with the clay in there. Now for the sandstone. There we go. I really do quite like the way the sandstone looks with the clay on the other side of the room. Gonna have to get some stone to fill that back in because I accidentally broke it. Although I could put glowstone there. Anyways, those walls are the part of the room that takes the longest. It should be easy from here on out now. The first thing I'm going to work on here is the counters, as well as the central cooking island area. Let's see, I get all these. Yep, alright. And I've centered a cooking area around this. This will be kind of like a fire pit slash stove area. And the ovens will be on this wall here. So let's see, I have to center myself over this. I put one, what is that? One stone brick like that, then an iron fence below that. And then I've decided that I want to do stairs on each of the four sides like this, and then slabs filling out the corners. That way this kind of looks like a vent hood. Let's light that for some extra light in here, just in case anything wants to spawn. I don't think anything would want to, but just in case. Let's grab the furnaces while we're at it. And each of these I want to have them turned in or to the side rather than facing outwards. Just like that, so that they're all nice and smooth on the outside. Then I'll have a 3x4 grid of furnaces on this wall for wall ovens. Oops. Luckily, I accidentally made one extra. Very good. And these birch planks, I am going to use those for both the lower counters as well as the upper cabinets. And then I'm going to have a bar area coming off this direction. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I have to count these off with this stairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's right. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. One more. Very good. Yep, it's already starting to look a lot like a kitchen. Although it's quite dark in that corner. Let me go get the glowstone and put that in the corner. I just have 4 glowstone to put up in the upper cabinet area for extra lighting. It's not very easy to see below the... oh, crud. Below the... what's it called? Behind the trapdoors that I'm going to use for the cabinet doors. I'll get an extra glowstone from upstairs and put it up here later. But now we have the lower bar, I'm going to finish the upper cabinets. Well, ran out of planks. This will solve this problem very easily. Although I don't like that you can see that, so that does not really solve anything. I'll have to go get some more of those, but I have these pressure plates here that I want to use to look like a cutting board on the counter. So I'm going to place 2 right next to each other right here. And then this over here is the fridge. So actually I need to get rid of those and put that in there. This is where 2 of my slabs will go for the bottom of the fridge, because you can see that below the chests. Then 4 quartz blocks behind it. And now before I make up any of the sides, I need to put my chests in here. 2 trap chests, and then 2 regular chests so that they don't connect with each other. Keep forgetting to hold shift. Oops. Good. Much better. And to make that really look like a fridge, I'm going to put 2 iron doors on it. As well as some levers so I can actually open it. And I need to fix that one. There we go. 2 levers. Just like that. That looks quite fridge-like, although it's a little bit too wide for my taste, but that's not much I can do about it because I want white on all edges of it. But it does not look too bad. And I have 1 quartz slab left over, which is nice. Let's see, what was I going to do next? Figured out why I don't have enough blocks for this upper cabinet area. It's because I forgot that I was doing... I was going to put a 3-compartment sink here, using cauldrons and buckets of water. You've probably seen that before. 3 sinks like that, then 1 lever right above it, obviously turned on, so that it looks like a faucet. And then 2 3 buckets and fill it with water. I wanted this iron grate so that when this was on fire, then it would look like it was actually going right into the center of the hood. At least now I have plenty of birch planks to fill this upper cabinet area with. And I also actually want to put a couple of iron blocks over here, which I'm going to use to look like dishwashers. Just with a single button on each one. It doesn't look exactly like one, but it's close enough that it works well. I think there's plenty of light in this room. What do you think? Yes, I think there is. Thank you. But I'm actually really happy with the way that this oven hood looks. It's actually really effective. I've seen something that looks very similar to that in real life. Alright, so what I was thinking is for finishing up this bar, is I'm placing 3 stairs, 1 block apart from each other, right against the counter. And then for plates or placemats, whatever you want to call it, I'm putting 3 heavy pressure plates right in front of them. The ones you make out of iron. And that pretty much finishes up this part of the kitchen, except for all these trapdoors. I want to use these trapdoors to make shelving both here and over here for across each side. And then I wanted to put it on each of these upper planks to act like to act like cabinet doors. Then close each one. Can never have too many cabinets. So you can see just how much those disappear behind the trapdoors. You can still obviously see them, but they're not as noticeable once you get those on the front. But that pretty much finishes up the kitchen. If I think of anything else while we are away, I will probably add it to it, but that is how I'm going to leave this room looking. Except for this floor. I almost forgot about this floor. That would have sucked a little bit. But it'll be fun trying to do it because right here, there is a 10-block drop. So I'm going to have to do this very carefully. I'll see you guys in a second. And there we go. All finished with the kitchen. I've also had to put in a couple more glowstone in the corners here because it was just becoming a little bit too dark in here. And mobs were spawning. We don't really want that. Anyways, now that the kitchen is done, we are going to move on to the bedroom. I've determined that I want to put the bedroom up in this middle, I want the door to it at least, in the middle of that wall right there, in between the 2 pillars. So it's nice and centered across the entire length of it. And I have worked with this design a little bit in a test world. It's going to be a little bit on the large side, but that's because I'm not going to have it solely as a bedroom. I'm also going to have a library and an armor storage area in it as well. I'll see you guys in a second once I've finished digging the room out. Alright, there we go. It's all cleared out, and I have put up these pillars and rows of cobblestone in the corners, so that way I'm using planks for only the pieces that we can see. But what I am planning on for this area is actually, I don't have any torches. Darn. Because I know something's going to spawn up there, probably. Let's see, can we put it up there? Yes, we can. Very good. Come on. There we go. Alright, so what I was saying is what I have designed this room to look like is to look very similar to how it looks out here in the main area. With the smooth stone ceiling, oak wall, no, not oak, birch walls, as well as brick stairs for the corners. I'm going to mimic that in here, but instead of having wooden floors, I'm going to put carpet down on top of this. so that way it hides the glowstone in the floor without blocking out any of the light, and it makes it look a bit more comfortable in here, more like a bedroom. Let me just put up these walls real quick, and I'll see you back here. This looks much better already, doesn't it? I have also put in all these lights where I want them to be. Like, this is going to be above the bed. This is going to be above a library. And I'm going to have an armor showcase and storage over in this area. And this is going to be above the storage part. Not directly above, because that will be sitting back here, which will be underneath these things. But it'll be more in front of it, so we can get some more light on the floor too. Anyway, like I was saying before, I want this place to be kind of multi-purpose, with not only a bed and clothes area, but a reading library area over in this middle part. And I'm going to make a... well, I've already made, for that matter. I am going to put a block of red sand stairs in for a chair here, as well as table and ladders going up. I'll show you that when I get around to doing that, though. But we don't need this, we don't need this. Although I probably should put in the door and buttons while I have the chance. Button here, button here, button here, no. Okay, button does not go up there. The iron door, and the button on this side too. There we go. That way, just in case anything spawns out here for some reason, it won't come into my bedroom where I am. I don't care for this though. I might have to change that for a block of wool instead. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my bed area as well as the... Do I not have any spruce stairs? Thought I got them. Okay, I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. I have my stairs now. So, I'm wanting to put my bed over in this side, and I'm putting it up on a platform as opposed to just on the floor. I've seen several designs of houses that put beds on a platform like this, and I quite like it. It looks really good. There we go. And I'm going to have two beds in here as opposed to the usual single. And I'll put them one right here and one right here so they look like a wide double bed. And this space will be clear. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that, but actually it'll probably just be a walking area so that I don't just walk straight up into the bed and have to stop here. And the other side over here is where I'm going to put my armor showcase. Let me just check my notes real quick. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to put my... Oops. Wrong block. So basically what I'm planning on for my armor showcase is having a platform up here, sort of like I have for my bed. And then having 3 armor stands, one right here on a half slab, one here on a half slab, and then one here on a half slab. Each one showing a different armor sets. I'm probably just going to do 2 iron and 1 gold for now. Until I can find like chain or something else like that. They'll be interesting. Or until I get rich enough that I can do diamond. But right now, I'm not that rich. Let me just count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the reason I'm not putting stairs on this edge is because this is going to be going right into into the library area. Like, the library shelves will be right in the U-shape like this. I don't think I want to put it like this. I think I just wanted to end straight into it. Then I fill all this with the... Oops. With the planks. There we go. It's already looking pretty awesome. And... yeah. Let's see. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that how it goes? Yeah, it is. And then putting my stairs going like this. And they have to line up with this, so... Is that right? I don't think so. Is that right? No, it is off by 1. I knew my count wasn't off when I was actually making the stairs. And this one, it's going to line up. Yep, that's right. Let me just place this here so I'm quite sure that that'll be right. Hold on, let me just check my test world real quick. Yes, it was right before. Alright, and placing a bunch of planks right into this empty space here. Whoops. And I have to figure out if I actually got glowstone or not. Did I? Yes, I did. Fantastic. Oh, come on. I'm apparently not very good at walking through doors today, both in-game and in real life. Very good. Yep, that's how it is. And like I said before, I'll put a half slab here, then here, then here, and put the armor stands on top of it and fill it all out with light gray glass. I can be finished with these pieces of wood now in my inventory, so I'll put them back. Grab the beds as well as the stone, armor stands, glass, and my sets of armor. Alright, so stone slab here, then here, and here. Armor stand here. I want to have these varying between being angled and straight on. And this one, I'll just put it straight on. Let me just get rid of my beds real quick by putting them over here. That already looks much cozier. Can I sleep? Yes, I can. I just want to put my spawn down here in case I encounter any mobs that might come around while I'm working. Hopefully none should, because I've checked all the light levels. I like this because it's not even across the board, but it's still symmetrical. And all my armor. The iron will go on both ends, while the gold will be in the middle. There we go. And now, because I want this to look like a showcase box, then I will fill out everything up to the stairs with light gray glass. I chose light gray because it's the least obtrusive out of all of the colored glasses, including clear, because the clear glass, those white edges are just too intense for me. Come on. Come on. Nope. I already ran out of glass. Alright, I'll just leave that for now. I'll finish it in a little while. How did I miscount on that so badly? I think I only counted one... Yeah, I only counted one layer of it, not all 3 layers. So that's my bad. Alright, so now onto the library. Okay, I have not really checked the footage just yet, but you may have heard just before that cut, which was my computer restarting, for whatever odd reason, I'm not entirely sure, a creeper managed to sneak up behind me and blow me up, which consequently blew a giant hole in the wall. This is awesome. Anyway, I can work with this, it's alright. I'd rather not, but it's alright. Let me just dump this back in here. Do I have what I need? It appears so. Except for my chair, but that's not a huge deal. Oh look, my iron door survived, so that's nice. Let's put this back. Yay, it still works. Not really necessary, but it works. I have a much larger door now. Alright, so what else do I need in here? I don't think I need anything. Trap chest, oak wood. I'll just... Yeah, that works. Oh, look! I got some of my dark oak, too. Oh, go away. I don't want to deal with you. Why are you trying to make me look at you? Why do they get stuck on a block like this? I have no idea. But give me that ender pearl. Did you give me an ender pearl? No. No, you did not. Blast. It just kind of looks like something came in here and blew up my entire bedroom, doesn't it? Between this and this. Actually, you know what? This is going to be my thumbnail for the video. Perfect. Oh, I can't ask for a better thumbnail than that. Alright. So back to the bookshelves. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's right. Want to make sure I got the placement right. This is just pretty much just for decoration. I'm not going to have anything special happening with this. It really is just decoration. And it's actually quite a lot of bookshelves, which really, you go through a lot of cows trying to get that much leather for all the books. Let's see, it's 44 bookshelves, which means 3 books, which is 3 leather. Oh, crud. Oh no. Alright, so for right now, I'm just going to have a bookshelf sitting out here. That's cool. And I'm putting the ladders here because that's actually where they're going to go. So this works out perfectly. So actually, let's see. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, that's good. So it's 44 bookshelves. And 3 books per shelf, which is about 100 and... I cannot do math on camera, apparently. Just a second, let me figure this out. That's 132 leather that I would need for all these shelves. Which means approximately 66 cows I went through to get all these. I didn't even realize that, but it took me a couple of days to get all of them, but it's kind of... Oh, look, there's my redstone stairs. I was hoping that didn't get blown up. And I was going to use a pressure plate as the table, but I liked the look of the light gray table better, because then it looks a little bit more comfortable. Because you need your table to be comfortable. And it looks like my glowstone is off by 1, which sucks, but not a huge deal because it still lights up. Plus, I have a bookshelf stand to walk out onto now, so that's cool. I kind of like the way this looks from here. I may end up leaving that. I don't know. Alright, so our last piece of this project, which is the... What was that? When did that come back? I thought that broke. Anyways, which is the armor storage. So let's see, 1, 2 on each end, and then 4 chests in the middle, which means that I don't have enough. What is with me miscounting today? I don't mind it, it's just annoying. Let's see if I can actually... Let me go get some more blocks to be able to stand on while I'm doing this. And all of these will be placeholders, so that I know to replace them when I actually get the proper planks. And I'm using these oakwood stairs because from down there, down in this area, they look just like regular planks. Let me just take this out real quick. They look just like regular planks, but the chests can actually open. 1 chest in each side, and there we go. A nice amount of storage for this. This is going to be hats, then chests, then leggings, then boots. And I forgot my signs too. Or did they get blown up? I can't remember. Did I actually make them? I don't know. I can actually make them right now, though. But this will be helmets. Then chest plates. Leggings. And, oops, boots. And you may remember in the previous episode when I said that I got a new microphone. I've actually decided to return that because I don't like the sound quality of that as much as I do my headset. Which is actually what I'm using for this episode right now. You know, let me go get the extra materials and fix this all up and I'll be right back. That looks a little bit better now. Although that glowstone is gone. Probably forever. Yeah, I only have one glowstone in here. Oh look, there's my button. Need to be able to get back into my room like that. And I forgot about that, and the oak. Oh well, for now it looks alright. Alright, so our last thing we need to do is put down the carpet. Like I said before, I chose carpet because it's a little bit easier than actually making any planks to put down on the floor. And it looks a little bit better, especially for a bedroom, because bedrooms should always have a nice soft carpet on them. And I'm going to put down white all across the borders. I may double it up if it's not thick enough in some areas. By doubling it up, I don't mean vertically, I mean width-wise. I'm just going to have it looking like it's just passing underneath each of these things, rather than going around them. And nothing back there, nothing back there. Alright. And then I'll go with cyan for the rest of the middle of the floor. And I also like the carpet because I can put lighting in the floor and it doesn't block any of it out. Whereas with other materials like wood, such as out here, I would have to dig holes and then the glowstone would be really obvious and visible. And I can't put any there or there. That's okay. I don't mind that. That's the one drawback to using carpet. Can't put it underneath other transparent blocks. Very good. Very good. I like it. Alright, so for real this time, I'm going to go and fix all this stuff and then I will be back. There we go. All finished. I'm quite pleased with the way this room looks. Especially from back here. Well, not from back here because you can't see anything. But from back in this corner because this is fairly impressive looking and then this does not look half bad. Although I probably should put glowstone back here for some accent lighting, but that's not bad. I'll probably work on that off camera before the next episode. Alright guys, so that's where I'm going to leave this for today. Thank you all for watching, I hope you had a good time. I do apologize for this episode being a little bit longer than usual. And let me eat the steak. And if you did, please feel free to leave a like and a comment, and I will see you next time. So long everyone.